Good morning and hello everybody. So I'm using an actual microphone. Let's see if this works better. I don't know. Everyone I get mixed reviews on if you can hear me and if you can't hear me. It's always fine on my end. So I'm not too sure. We're gonna see if this works. Okay, so in this video, as you can tell by the title, we are making, what are we making? Stuffed peppers, that's right. Um, So I just had to crack open a can of whole tomatoes because I didn't have any diced tomatoes. I thought I did, I didn't. And then I had to remember, oh yeah, is there salt in this can? And there was. Okay, so I got the whole tomatoes in there. I'm blitzing it, or I'm going to blitz it. And I couldn't remember how to use my blender because it had been so long since I've used a blender. And it turns out I turned it on the wrong way. Yes, I did. Um, anyway, so we're going to blend it up. Blend, blend, blend blend. Isn't it cool how tomatoes turn white when you're blending them? Can you guys see that? How it's like turning this like milky white color? Like they're still pink, like a tomato, but they're not red like a tomato is anymore after you blitz them. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna taste it because I need to know what these tomatoes taste like before I start adding in spices and herbs and stuff like this. Okay, so let's give it a taste. And you guys are gonna see how many spoons I go through. I go through a lot of spoons. And you can see my lips smacking because gotta get the flavor all around the tongue. I noticed there was enough salt, so I didn't worry about salt. Now let's see if I can remember what I all put in there. Okay, so let's go. Move that out of my way. Move this here. All right, so I get black pepper, and I have my hand there. Why did I do that? I don't know. And I'm looking, if I remember right, I'm looking for smoked paprika here. I got a new container of it. Yeah, smoked paprika. This is a new container. I've never used it before. And okay, little teeny tiny holes. Shake, 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 shake. I'm getting annoyed. So let's try the other side. Is the other side a big open spot? No. It's just a little bit bigger holes. So shake, 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 shake. At this point, I'm frustrated. I give up. Dill. I put dill in everything. Okay, dill is awesome, and I eyeball everything. Can you guys tell? I eyeball. What am I looking for now? What do I got? Thyme. I put thyme in pretty much everything. I love thyme. I think it's amazing. You're going to notice some store-bought herbs and spices and homegrown spices because I got a mix of everything here. These are dehydrated chives, so I can get that onion flavor without putting actual onions in it. I need to get more of these. Walmart sells them, these little bags, three of them for $5. I think it is. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Okay, but anyway, what do I got next? Oregano. Can you tell I know my spices when I'm doing this like a few days later. I don't already know what that is. Oregano. I think the next one I'm going for is basil. Reach, because I'm short. Yep, basil. Shake, shake, shake. And then I think I put one more thing in. No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. But I blitz it first. I blitz it first so I can taste it and see how it is. Now, this time, I'm like, okay, this button first, turn this, and then I hit this button. Okay, see, I learn. I do learn pretty quickly. Okay, so we're gonna blitz it, get it all good and blended. Now, when I make stuffed peppers, this sauce right here, this is the flavor. That is all my flavor, and you're gonna see that when I make the meat mixture. This here, this is the flavor, so I need to make sure this is just beautiful and right. And yes, I have kids that do dishes and put dishes away, so yes, I'm always checking to make sure they're clean. Okay, so I'm tasting it. I'm like, yep, it's almost there, but it's missing something. I'm like, what is it missing? Like, it's missing something. And then I'm looking in the cupboard, and then I realize, I think I know what it's missing. What's it missing? It's missing something. Hold on. I know what it is. I know what it is. Right? We all know this brain thought that we have, right? Okay, put the spoon in the sink. Rosemary. I grab my rosemary. I'm like, that's what it's missing. Rosemary. I think I put one more thing in there. I don't remember what it was though. Hang on. What was it? What am I reaching for? What am I getting? What you doing, girl? Oh, I opened something. Oh, parsley. That's it. It was parsley. I put some parsley in because parsley does have a flavor. I know people are always saying they use it for garnish, but seriously, parsley has a flavor. Okay, and I do end up by adding some salt. I use pure sea salt. I don't remember what type it is, but so you see I use a fair bit of it, but I'm actually using it. It doesn't taste like you're using a lot. It just look and the amount seems so weird. Um, okay, so we're blitzing that up now. But anyway, so I was saying about the parsley. People say they use it for garnish because it has no flavor. Parsley has flavor, people. Just like guys, if you grow your own carrots and you have the tops, taste them. They taste like parsley. Oh, seriously, you're welcome. Okay, so I grabbed another clean spoon, checking to make sure it's clean, tasting it, and I'm like, mm-hmm. Yep, you can see. Yep, mm-hmm. That's the head nod I always do. My husband laughs at me because he can tell when I enjoy something because I do a little dance. Okay, so did you see the scissor action with my fingers? Seriously, sign language, man. I don't even know if that actually is a scissor definite, but anyway, so I always do that every time. So we're gonna dump it in. I've got ground pork there, and it's making a mess everywhere. Oh, it's making a mess everywhere because the beef bag had a hole in it somewhere. I don't even know how or what happened to it, but it got a hole in it. Okay, so I got 1 pound of ground beef, and I think it's a little bit on the heavy side for a pound of ground pork. I can't exactly remember. Now I'm getting a face cloth at this moment so I can clean up the blood. I'm not getting a face cloth. Why do I need a face cloth? I need a dish towel. Good heavens. Okay, I'm getting a dish towel and I'm cleaning it up and getting it rinsed out and getting it clean. So in this way I can clean up the blood off of my counter. See, again, the whole having a sink and soap and water, it's amazing. It's an amazing thing. Okay, so I'm cleaning up. I clean up as I go. You're probably noticing this. It makes for a much easier and quicker cooking and clean up afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to take my sauce and I'm going to pour a little bit of it in. Not a lot, just enough to make the meat wet. So I think I added about 3/4 of a cup. Now, guys, remember, my hands are clean. And if you notice the middle finger that touched the sauce, did you notice how it didn't touch anything afterwards with it? Yeah. Okay. So now I'm adding brown rice. This is, I don't, long grain brown rice, I think it's called. Um, I think I eyeball it. I think I added about half a cup of dry rice, not cooked, nothing, just plopped it on in there. I know everyone's going to be complaining I didn't wash the rice. I do believe the rice I buy is pre-washed, if I remember correctly. Okay, so I do not know why I'm doing that hand action. That's I was probably trying to figure out what I was doing. I really don't know. Anyway, so I am now just mixing everything together because I need to get that pork mixed with the beef and I need to get the tomato sauce mixed in and I need to get that rice just incorporated in there lovely. Okay, now as you notice, the rice was uncooked. I like to cook my stuffed peppers for a minimum of an hour in the oven because personally I find the cooking it slow is better because I know some people cook their stuffed peppers at 450. Oh, look, hey, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? You notice how I did not touch the bowl with my dirty hands? No, I did not. I used my elbows to push the bowl forward. Okay, but anyway, so I know some people like to cook their stuffed peppers and stuff like that at 450 in the oven. I don't. I go between 375 and 400 and cover it and cook for an hour, which you guys are going to see here in just a moment. Oh, okay, so now we are back again. So I'm cutting my peppers in half. I don't just take the I don't just take the top of the pepper off and gut out the insides. I cut them in half so they're little boats. I personally find it works much easier to cook it this way. Yes, I thought I was going to use a paring knife to do this, and I'm like, poop it, I got fingers. I can just use my fingers. Um, where was I going with that? Okay, yeah, so I cut them in half, so in this way I get 2 stuffed peppers instead of 1. I just find they cook a lot nicer. They come out a little nicer. I don't know. It's a personal preference thing. Now, I haven't washed the peppers yet, guys, because I'm cutting them. I want to get the seeds out. I want to get that little bit of white rind off of it, and then I'm going to wash the peppers. Now, see, okay, I'm walking over to my sink, giving them a rinsey poo, give them a wipe down, and then we're going to come back at some point. I don't know when. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to lay them down and I'm just going to keep going doing that. And I'm not going to bore you guys with doing that. So let's just, I don't know, let's fast forward through that. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we are back and we're going to fill the stuffed peppers. Now, I know some people say only put a ball's worth in the pepper. Uh-uh, heck no. I stuff that thing until it screams and begs me to stop filling it, okay? Like you can see, I'm pushing it down in there. I'm like a child with an ice cream cone. Like, come on, just get the last corner in there, like get every inch. hmm That is me with the stuffed pepper. I make them scream to stop, okay? Now, that's just personally how I prefer it. I like them nice and full, so that way when I go to eat it, I'm getting a good amount of meat to pepper ratio. That's just how I like it. I don't know. If you want to stick with putting a golf ball size or baseball, I don't even know what it is, size of a stuffed pepper, go ahead, okay? No thanks. That's not for me. All right, so I'm just going to keep stuffing these, and then I know, well, you'll see in like, I don't know, 5 seconds or something like that. I don't even know. Guys, again, I am watching this at the same point you are. I find this just works more fun for me. Do the voiceover while I'm watching it and editing it all at one time. Saves time, man. Saves time. Um, but anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. That's okay. So we're just going to keep filling these peppers. Yep, last round. You see that? Look at that. Look how much meat I get shoved in that one, and that's a small pepper. Oh, okay, I had a little bit too much, but in the end, I end up by putting it back. It goes back. Yep. There's no shortage of stuffed peppers, man. Okay, come on. Get it in there. Get it in there. Come on. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Look at that. Seriously. How many people do that? I don't know. I've watched a few people do YouTube videos on stuffed peppers, and we tell you how they take that little tiny ball and they plop it in, and they're like, it's just, no. This is how you're supposed to do a stuffed pepper. Make it scream. Oh, anyway, we're almost done. We're almost done. So I've got, how many more do I got? I think I got one more to fill after this, and then there's still meat in the bowl left over. You're going to see what I do with it. Okay, so we got one more to go. There we go. Come on. Fill her up. Fill her up. Oop. Okay. Get her full. I can hear my dog behind me whimpering. I don't even know why she's whimpering. Okay, anyway. All right, so I have them all full. And now you notice, okay, I still got meat. Let's make them scream harder. Let's shove more in. Okay. And then I get sick and tired of the spoon, so I start using my fingers. My hands are clean. So we're just getting them. Yep. Go on. Get it in there. Come on. We'll make it fit. We make it fit. We make it all work. Now, seriously, if I would have had another pepper in the fridge, I would have just grabbed another pepper and cut it in half and filled it, but I didn't. This was all the peppers I had to work with. Oh, if I was thinking if I had cabbage, I could have taken some cabbage and mixed it up and made some lazy man cabbage rolls. Oh well, I didn't. Okay, so now I am washing my hands and I'm actually filling the bowl with water as I am washing my hands. So in that way the bowl can soak while I am doing the next stage of this, and it makes cleanup that much easier. Look at this, guys. You're getting some kitchen tips while we're doing this. Look at that. Okay. So now, and of course my hands are clean. I don't even think I dried them, honestly. I think I'm doing this wet-handed. Okay, so I'm just going to very carefully, I'm not doing it very carefully, but I'm trying to be careful to pour over even amounts on each pepper. And because I had 2 dishes, I needed to make sure I had enough to go around. And I did, barely. Trust me, I would have loved more sauce because that sauce was amazing. Seriously, good to the last drop. Shake it out, shake it out. Come on, come on, shake it out. And then I'm like, oh, there's still more. So I'll get the spatula. Get spatula. We're going to scrape her down. And again, yes, I am checking to make sure the spatula is clean. Oh, no, yeah, that too. But there was a hair. It was a dog hair. I pulled it out. Life goes on, okay? Yeah, I have pets, and people are going to go in the comments, ew, that's so disgusting. You should have cut that from the video. It's real life, people. I have pets, okay? If you think that's gross, go back to a restaurant after you've complained about your meal. See what they do to your meal next time. You think that's gross. Okay. So I have a lid for that one container. I know everybody's giggling at that comment because anyone who's worked in the restaurant field knows it's true. Um, Anyway, so I have a lid for that one dish. I have it. Now I am putting tin foil on the other one because I don't have a lid for it. And for all the people that are going to sit there and say you should not use tin foil on tomato products, the tomato product is not touching the tin foil. And if you really want to complain and bip at me about this, seriously, can you go open your cupboard and take a look at how many tin cans are in your cupboard before you want to come on here and preach? Okay, thanks. Now, so what I'm doing is I'm getting this all covered up, and I still don't have to put them in the oven technically for another, I think it was half hour. So I just kind of slide them up to the cupboard, like the front of the counter there, and I clean the kitchen up, and then I preheat the oven to 400, and I put them in for an hour to cook low and slow. And there is what they look like when they come out of the oven. Oh, doesn't that look good? Food porn, yet again. I love this stuff. Isn't it great? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you could hear me better with using the microphone, and I'm pretty much yelling into the thing and eating it. So this better work. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you again really soon. Bye.